It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. So, looks like we got a journal entry. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect an investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go, whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful at the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Alright, guess we're heading to Innsmouth. I do not expect the reader to believe what I am about to relate. Any sane mind must reject such a fantastic tale that I do not know. Oh, damn. You will have a permanent supply of morphine. A shot of morphine will temper the... What? $1922. Okay, so... those 6 years that I had amnesia, the...
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Okay.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
You sound a little fishy. Okay, so... those 6 years that I lost, basically, those weird alien things, the Yithians, at least in the Lovecraft story, the Yithians are able to hijack...
End of the line.
Hijack bodies. You basically, like, switch bodies with them, or whatever, or something like that, so... that's why I don't remember doing all that shit for 6 years. It's because the Yithian took my body over. I only know that because I read this story. Now we're in Shadow of Innsmouth, basically. We're in Innsmouth. Okay. This is probably gonna get creepy fast. I mean, what the hell is up with this town? Well, like, what the hell? Is this a hotel? What is this? Hello? How's it going, gray man? Why are you so gray?
Evening.
Aye.
My name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman.
It's an
I
interesting
run
name.
this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
So is that a yes or a no?
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere.
Right?
And he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Hopefully I won't be desperate for a room. Jeez, what a weirdo. Alright, guess it's time to investigate this town. Whoa! What? Hello?
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Okay, weirdo. Why is everybody looking at me
Could you
creepy
direct
like?
me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Okay. Man, these guys are weird.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Okay, this looks kind of like a normal
I'm
guy.
looking for Brian
I
Burnham.
can't be seen talking to you.
Okay. Well, alright then. Oh, police officer. Hey.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Wow, you're kind. What the hell is wrong with you people? Man.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm getting... Oh, there it is. First National Grocery Store. Alright. I ain't even gonna talk to these fools. I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay. Well, I found it. Is there any way in? Maybe I can sneak in the back way. Is there a back way? Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Let's go this way. Oh. What the hell? Be cautious when sneaking past enemies. To avoid detection, keeping cover wherever possible, stick to the shadows, move slowly, and keep as low as possible. How do I crouch? I don't know. Let's find out. Special features. Highest ranking investigation. Huh. Okay, let's see. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Oh shit. Isn't there like a... Okay. Is that a cop? What was that? Whoop. Are you an enemy?
Who's there?
Nobody? Is this like a restricted area? What's going on here? Alright. Here we go.
It's unlocked.
That's weird. Why would it be unlocked? What the... Objects that can be pushed will have left scratch marks on the floor. You won't be able to move the object if the doors... The door it passes next to it is open. Simply move against it. In the direction? Okay. So I can... slide this thing in front of the door so nobody can come in and ruin my investigation. There we go. Heh. Nobody getting through that. Alright, now I can search.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Damn. Alright. Hello? Okay, nobody's here. What? Watch out for medical boxes. They contain all the treatments needed to patch up any injuries. You can apply treatments through either the interface or quick heal key. Okay. Cash register is empty. Alright, well I guess I'll grab this health kit. Could come in handy. Is that stealing? What's up with this door? Okay. Fishing. Whoa. This door is broken. It's his office. Yeah.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Hell yeah. Okay.
A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. Stock reminders and general notices. Nothing of interest.
Damn, there's nothing good in here.
The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian.
Huh. Store of the year.
A Store of the Year poster. Huh. It seems Brian had a lot of pride in the store.
Then why would he break, or why would he steal? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, Brian. Where? Oh.
Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood.
Somebody trying to break in? What's going on? Okay.
It won't budge.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No!
What are they doing snooping around here? Get out! And what have you got there? Trying to take evidence from the scene? Hand them over.
Whoops. Well, that didn't work.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
I mean, I locked the door. Okay, well. He took my booze, I think. Let's see. Warning, narcotic, just, what? House block pain, but should be used with extreme caution. Game time, 10 minutes, okay. Alright, well. Now what? Do I have any notes? Okay, Arkham Advertiser. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth, breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Burnham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. This is a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Arthur Anderson, First National Regional Manager from his Arkham office. This branch had only recently opened, and First National Grocery had high hopes for its success, given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still is the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for. Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment, because they suck. Missing entries. What? I'm completely unable to recall what led to my confinement in the Arkham Asylum or what happened to the 6 years between my 2 visits there. So I had some kind of personality change. The night in Boston, they watched me for a while, decided I wasn't there, but okay, we already know all that. So, hey, watch where you're going. Alright, so now what? So, somebody obviously broke in there. I wonder if... What's in here?
It won't open.
Should I go back in? Oh, no!
Stop! You can't come down there.
Why not? Why you gotta be like that? That guy's creepy. Why is there no head on
Alley
it?
leads around the back of the First National.
What's up?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Why are you so rude, stranger? Okay. Is it... Man, they really don't tell you what to do in this game. You just kind of figure it out, which I guess is cool.
It won't open.
Well, obviously. Maybe I should do some snooping somewhere else. What the fuck? What is going on? Alright. Hey, do you know anything useful?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
Rude. Stranger. What is this place? Maybe this woman will help me. That's the first woman I've seen.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
You seem normal.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
She's the first normal person I've met so far.
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
Maybe later. Alright, well... Oh, there's this guy again, he's a jerk. What if I can climb up there? it's not working. Not sure what to do. There wasn't much in the store to find. Alright, what's down this way?
A bold brave crew in an ocean blue, and a ship that loves the lives, with a good windpiping merrily.
Bro, are you alright?
Gallant miles. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out.
What a good.
Ha! Do you think that's the valiant shrink? No, wind. Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed?
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ear.
Ah, that's what the alcohol is for. I need to bring the alcohol to Zadok. The fuck? What was that?
The timbers creak and the...
Okay. I don't think I have the alcohol anymore because the cops took it.
Sea shriek, there's lightning, young blast.
It won't open.
Hard to leave what my
Alright, so we're gonna have to get that guy some booze.
The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Probably just gotta loosen it a bit with some stuff. That guy's weird. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you whenever I see you. Bye!